GamerGobble.
Hello and welcome to another episode of GamerGobble. I'm your host, Ian.
And I'm your co-host, Tim.
There's a bunch to talk about this week, so let's get things started with This Week in Gaming.
Woo.
This week in gaming.
First up in This Week in Gaming, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has released two decent critical reception, mixed fan reception, and ugly character models. They look like if you took a clay doll and then lit it on fire.
Whoa.
They're really ugly.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but apparently the game itself is fun. I don't know, I'm not getting it anytime soon. If I do, I have a fight stick for it, so that's
cool.
exciting.
Yeah, you have that now.
And that means Tim can be like,
Do you use it often?
anytime I'm playing a fighting game.
Well, there you go.
So often enough, it was worth $80.
Well.
Or I got it for like 60, but it's an $80 one.
Wow.
And if you were, it's really cheap for a fight stick. But that means if I ever play with Tim, he'll be like, "It's not fair. You're using a good controller."
Well, it's never fair.
But then I give him the good controller, and he'll be like, "It's not fair. Your controller's bad."
Hey,
It's exactly what you'll be like.
hey, fighting games are your thing.
No, they're not though.
Yeah, you are.
I don't play them that often. I'm not really
Says the Street Fighter fan.
casual Street Fighter fan.
The fact that you play it is something.
Really rarely.
The fact that you've played it before is something.
So have you. You own Street Fighter 4.
You gave it to me.
Yeah.
You forced it on me.
You liked it, kind
How am I
of.
supposed to? What happens?
You
if
liked the art style.
Yeah, I like that.
You like-
it's really good cell shading.
You said the controls were solid and tight. They worked.
That's true. Yeah.
You said that it would be fun if you knew how to play it.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hit? Don't accept a gift. And what happens then is it's like, here's your $50 refund or whatever.
I don't know. Well, in any case, the game looks solid. And Tim, if I recall, Marvel vs. Capcom was one that you liked a little bit more than Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
Okay, the only reason I liked it a little bit more is because we were at your house one day with some buddies and we were playing it, and my button mashing as the Hulk won every game.
Yeah.
Until he told me I wasn't allowed to button smash anymore, and then
That
he played as
actually
his
tracked.
main, and I.
I don't even own that game, so don't try and be like...
Not
oh.
you. No. I'm talking about our other pal.
Yeah, I know.
Carnage Canary. I'm gonna say the name. Yeah, look him
Whoa!
up. Yeah, he has no videos
No
right
content. He's not worthwhile.
now. No, he is. Go
Oh,
look
as
at
a
him.
person he is, because he's strong or whatever.
He'll make stuff soon as soon as I make stuff, and I don't know.
Sure.
Whatever.
In any case, he'll watch this and comment on it probably, so... That's,
Yeah, hi.
yeah. Hi. I don't think he'd be upset if we said his name.
I'm sick, and also the fans on.
Yeah.
I want to mention. I was going to mention that before we started the segment, but I'm going to throw that in too.
Yeah, if you hear anything, the fan is on because it's...
Too hot. Too hot.
It's in the 80s.
It's turning to winter, and it's hot. But that makes sense. It's global
It's
warming.
80 right now.
Proof of global warming,
It's
right?
really hot. Actually, yes.
Oh, cool.
It's really hot. And, it's
And
not-
also, I'm still sick. It went from throat to nose, back to throat again. So that's
relate
why
to
you'll be
that.
hearing lots of that. Anyway, Marvel
not
vs.
the-
Capcom, good.
It's not the only fighting game released this week. Pokken Tournament Deluxe, I think is what the Switchboard's called.
Okay.
Got released. It is one of a few other Wii U games being ported over to Switch, or followed up. Like Splatoon didn't get a port; it got a sequel. But you know what I mean. And Pokken Tournament is something I've never played. I don't play Tekken. I don't play Pokemon. It has zero appeal to me. But it looks good.
Yeah,
You like Pokemon.
I grew up with Pokemon.
You like the
Pokemon.
you like that Pokemon with the where he's like, oh, meow meow.
No, that's not right. The one I actually.
He's like Zuby.
You get
Zuby,
it? That was a
Zoob,
joke.
Zoob. He's like Zoobity Zoobat. That's what Zubat
They
says.
actually go. Ah!
No,
But
they
anyway,
go,
the point
Zoobity
is.
Zoobat.
No, my favorite Pokemon's actually Deoxys.
Deoxyribonucleic Zubat.
Well, that is actually what he's based off of, except for the Zubat part. Anyway, Pokemon Tournament fighting, but with Pokemons, extremely good-looking graphics.
I'd have to buy another fight stick if I wanted to play it with a fight stick though, because my
And you
my fight stick's PS4 and
you control the
PC.
Pokemons. You know that's something. It's not
yeah.
like,
Whereas in real life you don't because they're not real.
yeah, you no. Okay, sure. You know what? Okay,
It's Tekken but with Pokemon.
yeah.
Tim's never played Tekken.
I don't know, but they have really cool anime over-the-top attacks, which
Just like Tekken.
the series has been headed that way recently. Not sure if you noticed that. Pokemon went from
Pokemon?
like
Yeah.
Fire Blast, Fire Blast to it blows up the entire city in the cutscene and plays. It's like whoa.
But everyone's fine though. They evacuated
I know,
and rebuilt.
but that's still.
In that
I
time.
still don't like that. I don't like how they've done that.
I
Personal
like
opinion
it. I think
there.
it's charming. And something a little bit more personal to me and less personal to Tim and weirder.
Okay.
Shadow the Hedgehog is confirmed as a DLC character for free in Sonic Forces.
Shadow the Hedgehog, you mean?
Yeah.
That was bad. That wasn't even good.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
That was,
This is who I am.
that's pretty good, actually. I like that.
Even the part where he became Fat Albert.
No, oh, was that what you were aiming for? I'm sorry, I just heard the edge.
Shadow the Hedgehog. This is who I am. At the end of every story of Shadow the Hedgehog, he would go, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. And then he'd be like, something like, I am the ultimate hedgehog, or I am the most powerful robot, because he thought he was a robot.
What about
And
I
then
am
he's like,
Legend?
I'll see you in hell, Dr. Eggman. And then he'd karate chop Dr. Eggman to death.
Whoa.
And they'd be like, this is who I am. And they'd be like, it was really bad.
I like the parts where he died, though.
What?
Remember?
In Sonic Adventure 2?
No, yeah, his voice. No, the Shadow game, remember?
He doesn't die. Oh, yeah.
When he falls, he's like, damn. And that's it.
Damn, not here.
And then it got rated T.
E10 and up.
E10 and up.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Damn.
Not
Daniel?
here.
Oh, well,
Don't get us copyright strikes.
Hey, it's a copyright.
Yeah, he will.
It's a meme.
Do you remember what he did to I Hate Everything?
I don't remember.
He copyright striked I Hate Everything.
Cool.
He did.
We're next.
Oh, no.
Because we're major YouTubers with all 5 subscribers.
Daniel, I undam.
Good one.
I'm so funny.
Oh, this is definitely what happened this week in gaming.
Yes.
Anyway,
the Shadow DLC is DLC where you play as Shadow. They said there's going to be for other characters, too. I'm hoping that means Knuckles.
oh,
Or probably more likely they'll be like, oh, Metal Sonic. Oh,
well, Knuckles is becoming...
other Sonic-shaped characters so they can all just play like Sonic.
Well, yeah, man.
That's probably the realistic thing, because reskinning is much easier than...
Is Nintendo's favorite thing.
What?
Look at Ganondorf and Captain Falcon.
I love Gandorf.
No.
I liked in Breath of the Wild when he was like a big skeletal robot spider monster, and then he was a big pig.
I preferred him when he was a little guy under the bench at the train station.
Oh, that was Voldemort.
Whoops. Mixed them up again.
I like Voldemort too. He's a good guy. I want to do some Harry Potter video game on the Let's Play sometime.
We'll do that soon. We got Harry Potter coming up. We got it. What was that one we saw in the store randomly today?
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids. We're gonna do Spy Kids coming up, man. So much planned.
These are the Let's Play plans we have.
You know, this
Most
counts.
channels are like,
This week in gaming, we decided what we want to do in our future in gaming. This counts.
we're gonna do a. We're talking about. I was at a retro game store looking for a copy of Metroid Zero Mission, and we realized Harry Potter video games are funny looking.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good for what it's worth. I have most of them.
Mm-hmm.
We found a copy of Spy Kids for the Game Boy Advance.
Wow.
We got so many video games.
Yeah.
I love video games. I love Spy Kids. Junie Cortez, he's coming to me in my dreams.
Junie
and he's
Cortez.
just like, Floop is mad, man. Help us, save us.
Yeah. Except with Spy Kids 3, so he doesn't say that.
No, in Spy Kids 3, he's like... he picks up some coins, and then like a big dude on a pogo stick takes the coins from him.
And CG.
Oh, it was bad.
It was
Shark
good.
Boy.
It's my
it was
favorite
like
one.
prototype Shark Boy and
I liked how his sister had the robo arm. That was her thing.
Yeah, but it was only for the sole purpose of being in screen the one time.
Robo arm powerful.
Spy Kids is just a masterpiece.
It is.
All of them. They're so... The first one's charming and innocent. The other ones are so bad they're good.
Yeah.
Junie Cortez can get it any day.
It's a cruel, cruel world.
Remember the
little boys and girls?
the Thumbles
The
by
Thumb Thumbs.
Thumb Thumbs, that's what they're called.
Jeez, call you Thumbles.
The Thumb Thumbs.
The Thumbles are coming.
Spat some gum on them.
Yeah, and then they also spat on themselves.
And they're actually
technically.
canon to the hyper violent machete movies.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, those like super violent vigilante machete movies.
Mhm.
That machete's the same one as the one who makes their spy watches and stuff.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And somehow, even though he just made them the spy watches, the other people have they're like, oh, we had that last generation, even though they're custom made for them.
I know, it's like, oh,
That's
okay.
weird. Machete
Whatever.
wide.
I mean, you can't fly with your hair, but they did that too.
And that is our thoughts on Shadow the Hedgehog being playable in Sonic Forces.
Indeed.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty
Anything
good.
else?
Nah, game of the week.
Oh, cool.
Let's go.
Woo.
Game of the week.
Game of the week this week is a game that I probably should have played forever ago, and it's kind of surprising that I didn't. But Super Metroid.
Whoa.
The story of how I ended up playing it is kind of weird. So Samus
Now,
Returns
this
came
is the
out
story
recently.
all
Shut
about-
up. Samus Returns came out recently, and we mentioned it last week. Game looks pretty cool. It got me in a Metroid mood, but I didn't want to play any of the ones I had. But then a friend at work, same friend who bought us our E3 tickets, our friend Kyle, who is a friend of the show, was like, oh, I have a Japanese Super Famicom copy of Super Metroid you can play. And I was like, oh, cool. And I do have a couple of region-free consoles, so I borrowed
Played
it.
it? You
and
played it?
It's in English for some reason.
You beat it?
No,
Oh.
I'm at the very end. I have 2 bosses left, Ridley and
Cool.
Mother Brain. But oh my goodness, is Super Metroid an incredible experience?
Okay.
So
Tell me about it. First person, second person?
third person, it's a Super Nintendo game. It's a side scroller.
Okay. There you go.
So it's Metroid 3.
I don't know anything
In
about
terms
Metroid.
of
I just
you know the lore, but
the
you don't,
lore. Explain the
you
lore
know the
to me.
lore pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You knew most of the lore anyway.
Yeah.
You didn't know some of the specifics, but
Yeah.
you knew the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Super Metroid takes place after Metroid 2. It opens up with a cinematic sequence of... Because I'd only ever played the intro, because there's a demo of it in Super Smash Bros. Brawl,
Uh-huh.
and that was what I had played. And that only lasts long enough to get through the intro. So I had messed around with that, and I didn't like the controls, so I never got it.
Okay.
First of all, you can remap the controls.
That's
So I
right.
remapped them to be the same as Mega Man X, and suddenly the game was a lot better.
Oh, coolio.
Yeah. Like where the jump and shoot
Funny
buttons
how
are.
a game that old lets you remap it.
A couple Super Nintendo games did. Mario All-Stars did.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mega Man X games did. Super Metroid. A lot of the like games that are Castlevania did. A lot of the games that are seen as like the best on the SNES let you remap the controls, which is a feature a little ahead of its time. But I like it. It's the jump is really floaty. That kind of got a while to get used to. But I got it eventually, and I had a lot of fun with it because Super Metroid is like atmosphere. The game.
Was this the linear one, or was
This is very
the...
non-linear.
Okay, a non-linear one.
Fusion on the Game Boy Advance
most
is
of
very
them.
linear. Super Metroid is very non-linear. It's non-linear to the point that in theory you can actually start with the last of the normal boss. You have to beat all the bosses to get to Mother Brain, the final boss.
Okay.
But it's so non-linear that you can go to the last boss first and beat them in reverse order. That's a challenge people do.
Wow.
It's that kind of non-linear. It's open.
Cool.
We're talking like Breath of the Wild level.
Open
almost.
world games.
Yeah, but
but
it's
2D.
side-scrolling. It's really cool. Terraria is heavily inspired by it.
Okay.
Because Terraria is considered a Metroidvania.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's inspired. It's a Minecraft Metroidvania, pretty much, but game's directly inspired by Super Metroid. And Super Metroid is just an incredible experience from beginning to apparently end. I'm not there yet, but I'm very, very close. I've done all but the very, very, very last section. I have to kill Ridley and fight Mother Brain.
Okay.
So,
Still think it's funny that the giant space pterodactyl is a pirate.
I still think it's funny that there was a ghost in the game.
Well, there's that too.
And I had seen him before because he was in Other M. Somehow I'd managed to go all these years barely spoiling Super Metroid despite seeing a ton of reviews and stuff for it. Because I never watched Let's Plays because I figured if I'm ever going to play it, I don't want to be spoiled. But I was never a fan of Metroidvanias. I like some. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a very good game. But not my cup of tea. But I respect it. That was more the thing. I respected those games more than I liked playing them. But Super Metroid's different. Because I liked Metroid Fusion a lot, but it was very linear. It told you where to go. It was just a matter of getting there.
Well,
Not the case with this game.
The only Metroid I ever played, I guess, was the first one we found out today.
The original NES version. You had the Game Boy Advance port.
And,
But not the remake. Not Metroid Zero Mission. He had the straight-up port, the NES Classic.
Yeah.
Port. Don't get them confused. If he had Zero Mission, he would be a Metroid fan. I guarantee it. Mostly because Zero Mission, there were optional things that told you where to go on the map.
Well, this is why I tried to figure out where to go. Wouldn't tell me.
You had to go left.
Why I went right?
No, you have to go left.
This obeys the laws.
You have to go left to get the morph ball.
I don't know.
Did you ever get the morph ball to turn into a ball?
I think I did.
Well, then you clearly went left at some point.
Maybe. I don't know. I thought you had it from the beginning.
No, you have to go left and get it.
I thought if you hit down, you become a ball. You roll on.
Yeah, but you have to get it. It's a power-up.
Well, I guess I had that before.
You have to go left.
I don't remember.
You also have to get the ability to shoot the whole way across the screen. Your shots only go like 2 inches in front of you.
That's true. I remember that.
Yeah, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I haven't played the original Metroid. I'm going to now. I wasn't planning on it, but hey, Tim gave it to me.
Yeah.
So screw it.
Oh, I played. I got angry. You can have it.
I'll pop it in my Retron and try it tonight, probably. After I beat Super, then I'll be like, "Wow, this is dumb," and I'll play Fusion instead.
Yeah.
My plan is to beat Super Metroid and go straight into Fusion because it's the not continuity-wise, it's not the direct sequel, but like game-wise, it is. It's labeled as Metroid 4 in game, but it's such a cool. Super Metroid's amazing.
Okay.
The atmosphere will blow your mind if you ever play it,
Okay.
which you will eventually.
So.
It has a couple things I don't like the quicksand.
Okay.
There's quicksand in one area, and it's almost impossible to jump out of.
Quicksand.
That's the flaw.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
The flaw?
Yeah, it's a near flawless game. It's my second favorite Super Nintendo game already, and I'm
Wow.
almost definitely going to end up picking up a physical copy of it. A lot of times, like, even with, like, Metroid Zero Mission is the other 2D Metroid game I haven't played, I'm probably going to end up buying the Wii U download version of that, because I don't care enough. I have a physical version of Fusion. I don't care enough to pick it up again to play it in HD. Because I can play... I use a Retron 5, like I've said a couple times, so that's how all these games are in HD. I'm not going to bother with that for Zero Mission, but I will for Super Metroid, because I just respect that game too much. It is out of this world.
Age
Phenomenal.
definition.
You need to play it.
Okay.
It has incredible amounts of atmosphere. And it's the only game where I get lost, and when I figure it out, instead of feeling frustrated, I feel satisfied.
Cool.
Like, the sense of discovery is unreal.
So does it go right? You beat a dead end, you get upset, and then you can't figure out.
No, it's more like you spend 15 minutes searching for what you missed, and then you realized, oh, you just never went through this one door.
See, I don't know if
Which
that's...
is your fault.
Hey.
In that case, it's your fault. It's not the
Yeah.
game's fault. But sometimes it'll be something clever, like, oh, where do I go? Wait, power bomb inside this glass pipe and blow it up? That's the kind of thing I respect. And it's not like that's something they don't give precedence for, because you walk through a shattered pipe at a different point, which gives you an indicator that the pipe can be broken.
Cool.
It's really, really clever like that. Also, the wall jump is really cool, because you can wall jump straight up one wall. So if you're like me and you had already played a different Metroid game and had the basics of the controls down, and you already know how to do the wall jump, you can just sort of scale straight up a wall.
Wow.
So I was getting stuff early that I didn't even know I was getting early.
awesome.
Like I got the what's it called? The Spazer beam.
Spazer beam?
Yeah, because there are different beams you can upgrade. So you start off with just like the power beam, which is just like a pew pew.
Yep. I know that one. It's not a beam though, in my opinion. It's a power
It's a beam,
ball.
and then you get the next you get the
Yeah.
charge beam, which lets you charge it up.
Yeah.
Then you get the and mind you, all these beams stack on top of each other. You can disable and enable whatever you want, except for power beam. Obviously, that's always enabled. But you can
Okay.
enable and disable at will the different elements.
Yeah.
I don't know why you ever would. I leave everything enabled because now Samus is a powerhouse. But you know, I had that. You get the
So by
Phaser beam, then you get the ice beam, which lets you freeze things. You get the wave beam, which lets you shoot through walls.
And you can use
get
it all at once?
yeah,
All at
all
once.
of them. Then like the shots gain the properties of every single ability.
Well, why
And
would
then you get
turn
the
that off?
plasma. I don't know why you would.
Okay.
And then you get the plasma beam, which makes your beams hyper powerful. So then your beams go through walls, freeze enemies,
Wow.
blow, shoot like in a wide arc that like is as tall as Samus's, can
Oh,
charge up your
jeez.
shots, and is like 4 times as powerful as it needs to be.
So everything good.
Oh, it's awesome.
All good.
The sense of progression is the best part, because at the beginning Samus sucks.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, oh, and then at the end she's like, oh. Does that make
I
sense?
can picture she just lands up playing. Oh. At the end. Oh.
Yeah.
Except I didn't
She like
break
looks at
the
Mother Brain.
audio spectrum with that sound.
Metroid.
Thank you.
I can't crawl.
Oh.
You get that reference?
No.
Why can't Metroid crawl?
Why?
No, that's a real thing.
Oh, why? It's because it has the teeth on the bottom?
No, so a lot first it was a Miiverse post some kid did. Because Super
Okay.
Metroid was like free on the eShop or something for like a brief period. I didn't get it at that point because I didn't care.
Mhm.
But it was like right when the Wii U first came out. So this is in the early days of Miiverse.
Okay. Yep.
And this kid posted a lot of Miiverse for that point was mostly just Super Metroid posts of people getting stuck at the first crawl space at the right of the starting area. Like, why can't Metroid crawl? That's a quote someone put. Because they didn't get the morph ball. You have to go left to get the morph ball, like in Metroid 1.
Oh, by Metroid, you mean Samus?
Yeah, like they posted, why can't Metroid crawl?
Well, to be fair, I think I referred to Samus as Metroid until I figured out her name was Samus, so...
Probably when he played Smash Brothers.
Probably, yeah.
Learned about Samus from Smash Brothers, but...
Smash
did you
Brothers
also
taught me a
think
lot
that
of
Samus
things.
was a man?
I don't know, I guess so.
I think I did very, very, very briefly.
What do you mean very briefly?
Like a day.
Like, how?
Like I played Super Smash Brothers,
Oh, because you played Super Smash Brothers, and
then it was well, my first Smash was Smash 64, and the predecessor to the trophies were a character gallery that operated the same, but it was only the characters.
Okay.
And instead of being models, they were. I mean, they're still their models, but it was, instead of just the character models being static, they like do all their attack animations
Cool.
and like idle animations. It's pretty neat.
Sounds
But that's where I read about Samus being a girl, and I was like, wow,
wow.
wow. I turned into a Bandicoot and said it.
Okay.
Play Super Metroid.
I might one day.
No, I want you to play AM2R.
Well,
because it's a free fan game.
Okay, I'll do that.
Of Metroid 2.
Maybe.
And it's supposed to be the best Metroid game.
You have to show me it after the podcast.
I'll send you a link to it.
Okay.
You have to get it through... Nintendo got it taken down, so you have to get it through...
with all good fan games.
Yeah. So you have to do it through a torrent link. But it's like everyone agrees that it's like... There's like one safe, definite torrent link that the creator says use. So I'll send you a link to that. And then you know how to do a torrent, right?
Yeah, I have all the programs.
So then just rip the torrent, and you need to try it. It's a really cool thing. I'm going to download it tonight, because I've never played it.
Okay.
But
and you can just run it? You don't need an emulator or anything?
No. It's a fan game. It's not
awesome.
ROM. So then you just plug in an Xbox controller and go to town.
Sweeto.
It's supposed to be really hard, but there are walkthroughs and stuff, so if you get lost, just look it up.
How does it look? How are the graphics?
I
like
AM2R?
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal.
Okay.
They look like a Game Boy Advance game...
But with more pixels?
Yeah, well, it's 1080p.
Wow.
But, like, they have, like, the pixel art.
Uh-huh.
But it's all done from scratch.
Wow.
And, it looks more modern than something like Terraria does.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see what I mean by the similarities when I play.
Terraria is more toony and...
Yeah. It goes for the zero mission aesthetic, but modernizes it. It's really cool.
Okay.
And it's also the same as Metroid Samus Returns, pretty much. Which I'm going to be getting soon.
Which I don't know about either, but that's okay.
The official remake of Metroid 2 came out after Metroid, obviously. Mm-hmm. And before Super Metroid. And Metroid 2 was a game like, oh, kill the Metroids! That's the whole game. You commit genocide. Well, it came out on the Game Boy. And then another Metroid 2 remake, AM2R, that's the fan game, came out. And then Nintendo shut it down because they were making their own Metroid 2 remake.
Wow. Which
was just bad timing.
Perfect.
So, the actual, official remake came out last week. That's the one that inspired me to play this game. And it's supposed to be great. I'm going to probably get it next week, because my birthday's in a week. We do GamerGobble on my birthday.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow. But, in any case...
Good transition.
Yeah, it was a good transition. Yeah. Super Metroid is a good game. Metroid in general is really cool. Don't play Federation Force. Play Metroid Prime Pinball.
Okay.
That's the moral of it. Okay, next one. Hype train, go.
All aboard the hype train.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game Tim's pretty excited for, kind of.
Oh, yeah, I'm so hyped.
You're pretty indifferent.
You can hear it in my voice. I can't wait.
Basically, I told Tim to find the hype train segment while I went to the bathroom. When I came back, he was on YouTube. And he was like, oh, Red Dead, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing FIFA. We're never going to do FIFA. It's a channel law now. I made it one.
Oh, okay.
As an employee, and you're the only
technically own it.
Boss, so...
Yeah, I'm technically the owner. You're the employee,
but I think you could approve my request to
I
no
don't
FIFAs.
approve it. We're switching this section to FIFA. FIFA now.
Okay, FIFA 2018.
What's a soccer?
Oh, a soccer is when you hit a ball with your foot.
Let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 in the way that we best know. Okay. When it comes out, they'll start working on the next GTA.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Neither one of us played. I never played Red Dead Redemption much.
Can I quote something funny real fast because you said GTA? Just reminds me of a beautiful. It's a beautiful question.
Okay, we have very little to say about Red Dead. So.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stretch this out.
There's not enough we haven't seen enough of it to talk about it, really.
Yeah, we'll talk about the older one related to what we think the new one's something, whatever.
Yeah,
anyway,
Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah, I played that one a little bit.
That one's really good.
Anyway, the thing I just wanted to say, because you said GTA, reminded me of a funny thing where a college buddy of mine, we were walking to his car, and he's talking to me, and he works at GameStop, and it's funny, because he told me about all the beautiful calls that he gets from people who are quote-unquote gamers. And my favorite question was, it made me laugh. Someone called and asked, like a month after GTA 5 came out, do you know when GTA 6 is coming out?
Tomorrow.
End of story. That was it. That's the story. That made me laugh. I don't know why. I just have to include that.
I assume it's coming out tomorrow or so.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Red Dead. That was a pointless story. Go on.
Red Dead Redemption 2. We saw one trailer and it looked good.
Cool.
That's all we have of it.
Yeah.
But we can talk a little bit about how the industry is stagnant as a result of these kind of things.
And also our thoughts on the trailer.
The trailer was good.
I think it looked pretty.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Red Dead Redemption 1 was just GTA, but with horses, and it was really good.
Yeah, also Western.
I don't know if you ever played it.
I played a little bit of it. Had some friends who had it.
Same. Yep. I really liked what I played, but I didn't like enough to buy it.
Red Dead Revolver I played with my old history teacher.
High school history teacher gave him a PS2 and a bunch of games.
Yeah, just gave it to me. And I was like, thank you.
Red Dead Revolver is really cool.
And that was the one I played because I remember everyone's like, it's a predecessor. I'm like, huh.
Red Dead Redemption's a reboot, actually.
Oh,
but
either way,
it's still a fun game.
It was fun. It's not open world or anything.
No, it's not at all.
People pop up, quick, and you shoot
No,
them.
it's a rail shooter, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't bad.
It was supposed to be open world, but
Really?
it didn't have the So then they made a rail shooter based on the concepts they had, and then after they established an engine with GTA 4, they used it for Red Dead Redemption, and that was a reboot of the series.
Hey, at least we found Shinsu,
No, Tenchu.
Tenchu, not Tinshu.
Tenchu's fun. Tenchu's actually a really good stealth game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that we played the multiplayer, which you shouldn't do, because there's a robot
It's
baby.
perfect.
Robot baby got guns, boy. We'll probably do
Best
a video
player.
on that later. Anyway,
So yeah, Red Dead Redemption.
well, it's a sort of a... Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Red Dead is to GTA as Fallout is to Elder Scrolls for me. This is the game that was in the way of the next GTA game's development, so I'm excited so that it means that, when it comes out next year, maybe they'll start a new GTA game after that.
Wow.
But on the other hand, it could also be like Elder Scrolls, where I thought that's what would happen with Fallout 4, and Fallout 4 has been out for, a year?
It's been out more
About
than
a
that.
year. A little over a year?
I think 1 or 2 actually. It's been a while.
No, we were in college when it came out.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Never mind then. I don't know.
I thought so.
It's like those games where it's like, oh, that came out not too long ago. And you look, it's like 3 years ago. But
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It was either 2014 or 2015, I think, actually, yeah.
See, so it was a couple
It
years
was a
ago.
long time ago.
Wow.
That's weird. Anyway,
Time flies when you're growing old.
well, game came out. I thought, oh, good, Elder Scrolls 6 will start. I bought Fallout 4, and it was good, I guess.
I liked it.
Nothing special, but it was solid. I liked it. I don't hate it. It's a fun
We
game.
talked about that.
But Elder Scrolls 6 is not in development.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least not real development. I mean, I assume it's in
Too busy
pre-production.
with the card game. Talked about this last episode.
And I think it's going to be the same with Red Dead and GTA. I think I'm going to be like, GTA will start. And they'll be like, oh, GTA 6 will be out in 2037.
Well, how long was it before GTA 5 came out?
Only a couple of years, if you think about it. 2008 to 2011.
Okay, what about between GTAs?
Wait, it wasn't 2011. It was like 2013.
Okay, what was the last GTA game before GTA 5? GTA 4, right?
Yeah.
And then after GTA...
But GTA 4 had story DLC for years after it came out.
That's true.
GTA 5, they said it's not going to get. They canceled all the story DLC they were going to do.
I'm okay with that,
I'm not.
I guess.
I prefer the single player stuff to the multiplayer stuff.
No, DLC would have cost money.
Yeah, but I prefer the single player GTA stuff to the multiplayer.
It's true. They did put a lot of work into that.
And the theory goes that it's gonna GTA Online and Elder Scrolls Online are gonna kill their respective series and only be one game forever. I don't think that's true.
Wow.
I think eventually, first of all, I know GTA Online is successful and good. Elder Scrolls Online is just successful.
Yeah.
It is a good game, but like it doesn't hold a candle to the single player games, and the audiences aren't the same.
Is that
so it's a
something-
different. What?
I was gonna say, is that something they're trying to do in the new one too? More multiplayer stuff
What do you mean?
in the Red Dead, because this is our Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption talk.
Well, yeah. Well, my point being that I know, but we just have nothing. We're gonna probably do this segment again on that game because we don't have enough to talk about.
Probably.
We haven't heard enough or seen enough. There's only one trailer.
Yeah, it's true. Unless something else came out, we're just
No, I know nothing
blind
did.
as
I would have
bats.
seen. It would have been on Twitter.
Okay. Twitter boy.
Aaron Eagle Raptor Hilton would have posted about it.
Uh,
Also Donovan.
uh,
Dan Avidan. No, he wouldn't have. He would have been like, Ninja Sex Party's pretty good. And I would have been like, yeah, it is. Retweet.
wow.
Do you argue with me?
No, I'm not arguing. I'm
You
just
want to
saying.
have a fisticuffs?
I'm just saying, can't wait till the day Red Dead comes out and we can be cowboys together. A party of 15,000 cowboys running down the train tracks.
And then
on
there'll
their
never be
horses.
another Red Dead game, another GTA game, or another Elder Scrolls game, and the only game will be a reboot of the 2003 Hulk movie game.
Yeah, and then they all converge into one giant MMO called Game.
Yeah. And the only company that's not part of it is Nintendo, because they're too busy, like, making motion controls.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's that.
Well, it's a game. It looks cool, but we don't have enough to say about it. But we do have a lot to say about our next topic. Are you ready to move on?
Oh, boy, am I.
All right, let's move on to whatever.
Whatever.
Every day when you're walking down the street
Everybody that you meet.
is Arthur.
No, that's not true.
It's impossible.
I've also seen a Buster Baxter.
Whoa.
I know.
No way.
He's white.
We're talking about Arthur.
Yeah.
So, if you aren't familiar with Arthur, it is a children's TV show on PBS based off a children's
I'm sorry. I thought you just said children's show.
adult sitcom.
There we go.
It's an American adult sitcom with heavy pornographic themes, based on the series of children's books by that one author that we don't know.
Hey,
Look, the books were weird and had a weird long nose.
My voice cracked. That was cool.
Remember that long nose one? Arthur's nose. Let's start from the beginning of Arthur universe.
Okay, let's go through history
Arthur's first. Our history of Arthur. History of Arthur.
I'm not
losing
gonna
my
add
voice
echo
too much
effect
to
that,
do the
but
echo.
Don't
So
do anything.
I tried.
Okay,
Arthur had a weird nose, and then everyone made fun of him, so we went to get it surgically removed.
Not just Arthur. There was tons of people. Remember? Everybody was a scary.
Oh, I know, but Arthur was the weirdest.
Well, Arthur was the weirdest.
And
they get rappers up there.
But he goes to get his nose removed and replaced with a human nose, which would have been worse. And then because of Francine.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, the doctor's like, oh, I'll do it. No hesitation. And then and then he's like, I changed my mind. And then he goes out and then everyone's like, I like your nose now because we were all afraid you were going to get horrible human nose surgery.
Oh, okay.
And then there was the sequel, Arthur's Eyes, where Arthur gets glasses and everyone kicks him in the face and calls him a midget. I mean, Four Eyes.
Whoa, those two go hand in hand.
I don't know how I got them confused. I genuinely said that.
I remember that episode. They were like Four Eyes, and it's his signature thing.
Well, yeah, they did an adaptation to do that. But they didn't do an adaptation of Nose.
It's every episode.
No, they did an adaptation of Arthur's Eyes, though.
I know.
But they didn't do an adaptation of Arthur's Nose.
Just saying every episode is
Why didn't they do an adaptation of Arthur's Nose?
Because I'm scary. Kids wouldn't
Did
be
you
able
know
to
that
deal
for
with
like the
it.
first half of the Arthur books, he had this really weird snout that like went down to like his knees pretty much?
Yeah, I've seen
Not literally, but it was like really big. Like his chin was like crimson chin-like.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's
I've seen the
ridiculous. I
pictures.
loved it.
We did spend a very long time looking through Arthur pictures at one time.
Yeah, so we spent like 2 hours on the Arthur wiki.
It was
one
more
day.
than that. More than 2 hours on the Arthur wiki.
Arthur has a really detailed wiki and a fervent fan base.
Perfect.
Tim's profile picture on my phone is Arthur and Muffy hentai.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not putting a picture of that up though.
Oh yeah, you are.
Nope.
Fine.
No,
Enjoy this picture of a crab instead.
I'm probably not going to find this segment. There may or may not be a picture here, like on the last
But
episode
there
where I
might be,
couldn't find
yeah,
the part where you said to put the one picture, so I put it up later where it sounded okay.
Yeah, but I sent you the picture.
Yeah,
Well, if you remember, there's gonna be a picture of a crab.
maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You leave it in the comments
Mr.
below.
Krabs.
Like, comment, and subscribe if Tim puts
New
the
Arthur
crab.
character.
But report his channel for nudity. Boom guy, report it for nudity if he doesn't
Hey.
put the crab.
Hey now, did you know there's a dog in that universe called Pal?
Yeah, but why isn't Binky a dog, pal?
Well, see, that's the problem. Put Binky on a leash.
Put him back where he belongs.
Just fix him. They made him mean. He's the bully. Bulldog,
Wow.
you get it? Bully.
And we thought PewDiePie was the racist.
Hey. Hey. This isn't PewDiePie. This is Arthur
Put him on a
Timothy
leash.
Reed. That's his middle name.
Yeah, it's the same as yours.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not my middle
no,
name.
it's the same as your first name.
Yeah, jeez.
But Arthur starts with the same letter as your middle name. So you guys are basically the same, right?
Yeah, I'm Arthur. I'm average Arthur. If you get that reference, put in the comments I get that
Having
reference.
fun isn't hard when your sister's DW. Yes, it is.
Jekyll,
She's horrible.
Jekyll, hide, Jekyll, hide, Jekyll.
So, why are we talking about Arthur? Here's the thing. It's like our favorite meme. Not the actual Arthur meme of his fist. No,
Yeah.
it's like our own personal in-meme.
It's Arthur. We
I'd
love
say it's
him.
an in-joke, but it's more of a meme.
Yeah, it's an
We reference
in-meme.
Arthur too often.
I don't think it's often enough, personally, but we both have our own opinions
I
on
think
Arthur.
Arthur's funny. Tim thinks Arthur is like, adult entertainment.
Arthur
You know, Some guys like...
was my childhood.
Look, here's the thing. Some guys like, Mia Khalifa.
What?
Some guys like Jenna Jameson.
What?
Tim likes Arthur Reed.
Yeah. I wish
not
I
gonna
could
argue.
argue that. I can't. I mean, as we speak on the left monitor,
Yeah,
I'm just
the other
seeing
monitor right now.
Arthur
our
kills
right-
CW.
The right monitor is Audacity with everything running, are monitoring the show, and the left monitor is a tab of Arthur killing DW YouTube poops, of which there are many.
There are too many Arthur YouTube poops like that. And we saw the best one of all
Well, the
time.
YouTube poop, the actual video was awful, but the intro was so well done.
I don't think the video was awful. I think it had relatively high production values compared to most YouTube poops.
Well,
of the
yeah, but
time.
the standard is nothing.
The standard is high when it comes to Arthur, Ian.
Even modern Arthur?
No, modern Arthur can go jump in a trash
No, the
can.
writing and stuff is still the same.
I don't care. I don't care. They made him smooth and ugly. No,
The fact that he can fly now.
I don't talk about that thing. All I
Maybe I
talk
made that
about.
up.
You probably. I don't
Did you
talk,
see the episode where he like burned down the school for 9/11?
No, but I did see the part where Binky pulled the fire alarm. That was a good one.
Same thing.
And I saw the one where Binky became a bicyclist. It was a good guy.
Binky's supposed to be the villain, but only like 2 episodes, and they became like best friends and lovers.
I remember when where Muffy was rich. And
Yeah.
also remember the part where Buster Baxter's dad is always traveling and never home, except when he is, and they had that short series where Buster and his dad went around the world. To
Yeah,
random
they had their own
places.
show, and it was really
Yeah.
bad, so they canceled it immediately.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Planet Sheen.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you know, remember Sheen from Jimmy Neutron?
I know him. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he got his own TV show for a while.
Oh, that's
Where he was
good.
on an alien planet, and he became like their overlord.
That's good. I like Sheen.
Did you know that?
No.
We're gonna look it up after.
Actually, you're right. I do remember
It's really
that.
bad.
I thought I heard it. I remember. Yeah, I did see it. I was like, this isn't real.
It's really bad. It's the same exact
Good.
thing, except Buster wasn't an alien overlord.
Oh, good.
Well, at least we don't think he was.
Hey, Buster believes in aliens. That's one of his character traits.
He's a bad detective. Why are you a bad detective? Because I'm always wrong.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's also got
Peanut Butter
ears.
Gamer did that amazing video on the Arthur Missing Pal
Yeah.
VHS DVD movie.
It's beautiful.
Oh, the CG scary.
CG Arthur is best Arthur.
Not as good as that one PS1 game where you race the cars.
That's true.
You know the Arthur I'm talking about?
I think I do.
He just looks like a balloon that someone drew on.
Yeah.
Oh, Arthur Reed.
Oh, I love Arthur. Can you tell me about your childhood Arthur experiences?
I watch it on PBS sometimes.
How often?
Like every day.
Okay, but did you have any other shows you watch other than Arthur? Was Arthur your number one go-to?
No,
I'd
no.
wake up in the morning and watch Arthur because
No, I
that's
watched,
the only station I
No,
have.
you see, I had cable, so I watched other shows.
See, he
That
had
was just one of
cable.
several.
I had nothing but Arthur.
Yeah, you pretty much just had PBS.
BBS was my livelihood until I turned 16.
Yeah. Yeah, he watched Arthur up through high school.
I did. I woke up in the morning, got my breakfast, sat down, watched some Arthur before I went to school. I grew up with Arthur from day one.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
He
that.
taught me how to be good. Like, don't punch my sister.
Which you still did. There's
hey.
a video of you, like, mutilating her that used to be on your channel.
That video was fake.
No, it wasn't.
Hey.
Daddy 05, more like Timmy O. Joel.
Shh, quiet. Don't give him away.
More like Timmy O abuse his sisters.
No. Oh, this is great coming from you.
I don't abuse my sisters.
You're right. You don't abuse your sisters, and not on camera.
No, because I'm not Daddy 05.
That's true. We watched him today.
Like, comment, and subscribe to Daddy 05. Please don't.
I'm gonna cough.
Please don't do that.
Hey, I can't help it if I got a cough.
No,
I'm
not
talking-
coughing. I was talking about Daddy 05. I
Oh.
was called him Daddy DeFranco. Like with Phil DeFranco. Do subscribe to Phil DeFranco. He's great.
Okay, let's list off as many Arthur characters as we can for no particular reason.
Polar bear.
You win. You win. This is gonna go, but you ended it right there. Favorite entry. Of
I
the
like whenever Mr. Ratburn would come up to Arthur and he was like, "Oh ho!"
cake.
I remember he said "oh ho" sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I like the episode where they had the super hyper intelligent AI smart board.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
I haven't seen every episode like Tim has.
I've seen a lot of the episodes.
I like the one where Mr. Ratburn and he like lives with them for a while.
Yeah.
And it's like Arthur's like, "Oh man,"
and everyone's
good thing
like, your
just a
teacher's
dream.
pet.
And everyone's like, "Oh, good thing it was just a dream." And then he's like, "I'm breakfast," and I'm like, "Oh no!" And then Arthur's like, "Ah!" and he blows his brains out. It's all over the wall.
No, he doesn't do that. No, everyone's like, teacher's pet, and then he's like, no, he's not. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he hates.
Also, Mr. Rapper likes puppets. Remember?
Oh, I thought you meant little girls.
No.
You know, like he
well,
likes.
that's Arthur's grandpa. Get it right.
Well, you know, Mr. Ratburn's from the moon, if you know what I'm saying. He lives
Yeah,
on the moon.
I know. He's
Get it?
just-
It's a Rick and Morty reference. Get it?
Yeah,
Because of Mr. Lunas.
yeah. I
But then
don't
he
know
wasn't
why, but
John Lunas, but he was actually just a smudge and he killed himself.
yeah, but that doesn't
Remember?
relate to that. Doesn't relate.
Yeah, it does because Mr. Ratburn was Mr. Lunas. They have the same face.
Muffy is rich, and that's her character trait.
Muffy is the best character
Why?
because there's that picture of Arthur doing
No,
her sexually.
no. How
That
about
is
the
your
fact-
profile picture on my phone. So whenever you text or call me, that becomes my background.
Good. Well, how about
I showed my parents. I was like, look, and they were like, ew.
That's good.
But they got it.
I mean, I bet they did. You know what? Okay, let's keep going. Francine,
What about her?
what do you think about
I
it?
want to punch her in the face.
Okay, thank you for that.
Brain.
Oh yeah, I like him because he's super smart.
I
and
don't
he's-
like him
he's-
because I like the part where he made his little dungeon and he put the little kid in it.
I like the part where he goes, he's Mr. Always Right, and also he could build a supercomputer.
Yeah, but he's just a boy. He's just a little boy.
No, he's not smart. He's not good with the spelling bee, but he's
No, he's
really,
like
really good with
Absolute idiot, and his name isn't even really Brain.
People don't know that.
His name is actually
you're
Polar
spoiling
Bear.
the season 3.
I don't remember what his name was,
I don't know the season that was in.
but you know that was an episode.
I'm pretty sure, isn't it Brian?
It might be.
Brian.
That makes sense.
I don't remember. Although he has parents, they're like, yeah, he's our son.
I like Binky.
And then he'll come, Binky Barnes
favorite
is
character.
the best bunky bulldog.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna punch you in the little old face, little boy.
What about Binky's boys and girl?
What?
Remember his crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember one's like, ha, the other one's
Yeah,
like,
but they like
ha.
stopped appearing after like a couple episodes because Binky became.
No, they become like central plot points in some of the episodes.
Yeah, but only in couple.
Yeah, but they're cool.
Because mostly they get
They're hip.
ignored because Binky becomes friendly.
Well, that's because they try to be mean again. They're like, this isn't working. I guess we'll go actually do stuff with our lives.
Yeah.
What else do we got? We
And
got
then they all become heroin addicts.
Antlers. We got Antlers.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
But there was a moose in their class.
He was creative.
There was that poodle girl.
Whoa. You're right. Wait, what? Poodle?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's poodle's the right word and not like, I don't know.
She was a poodle.
I don't remember which one you're talking about. I'm sorry.
The other girl.
The other girl. Oh! I know what you're talking
She's
about
a
now.
poodle.
Priscilla?
Yeah, Priscilla.
Yeah, that's
She's a
the
poodle.
one. Yeah, she's in a higher grade though. She's
Yeah,
different.
she's like skinny and tall.
And she's also in the Harry Potter. I mean, whatever it's called in Earth universe.
Oh, the Hunger Games.
No, it's not that in the Harry
Remember
Potter.
the time that, what was it, Matt Damon?
No,
Was it Matt Damon that
I
showed up?
don't know.
Remember he like, got a terrifying aardvark human hybrid
I
character?
really don't know what you're talking about
You
anymore.
don't?
No,
Pause recording, you gotta see.
no, I'm sorry, I'm not pausing.
No, fine, I'll pull it up.
Fine, you pull
It's
it
like
up.
a
on the phone.
horrifying, name more characters.
Okay, wait. How about we talk? Buster Baxter. We said he's.
What about DW?
DW is like and Crazy Buzz. Remember Crazy Buzz, the best song.
Yeah.
Okay. What else we got? Arthur's.
Yeah, it was
parents.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon showed up in the episode, and he looked like this.
You're right. He did. Celebrity appearances in Arthur was scary.
Matt Damon, and he
You're
he
right.
just looked like Matt Damon,
You're right.
but with the aardvark ears.
Remember who else showed up in there? I know
Wait, there's a
Mr. Rogers did at one point.
BuzzFeed list. Want me to read it off?
Sure. Give me all.
All
the
right, Mr.
stars.
Rogers.
Yep.
Who looks even more rapey there. Alex Trebek.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of
Art
people.
Garfunkel.
Yeah.
I knew Larry King was because he actually just showed up real.
Yeah. That was something. So
Michelle
go-
Kwan. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Lance Armstrong.
Yep. Oh yeah. That was the Biggie episode with the bicycling.
Red Sox players Johnny Damon, Mike Timlin, and Edgar Renteria.
There's like a whole episode with Red Sox or something with that. I remember
Philip
that.
Seymour Hoffman was in it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he
Why
was
was
in the
Philip
directing
Seymour Hoffman
episode.
in it?
He was in the one where what's her name? You know the girl with like the really big floppy ears dog one who's like, I can't act. I have a soft voice and I'm into certain things.
Astronaut Mike Fink.
Oh. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
Okay.
Jack Perletsky.
Okay.
He's a poet, I guess.
Oh yeah, but that was another episode with her, I think.
Neil Gaiman's in it.
Let me see him again. Let me see him.
Who, him?
Oh no, the other guy that
Oh.
next to that guy. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I remember that episode. Yep. We're looking.
Whoa, the guy from Car Talk were on it.
That's right. Yeah.
Tom and Ray, whatever their name are.
Dude, I remember that. That's the episode where they're gonna trash the family car because it makes a rattling sound and that's it. And it turns out it's literally a rattle stuck in the car. And they're the ones that help Arthur figure
They
it out.
just straight up have an episode of Car Talk on Arthur.
Yeah, they're
I
like,
don't remember that.
Kid, look under the seat. There's like a rattle. It's like, oh, there's a rattle. And they save the car. That's it. That's the episode.
Wow, Car Talk's a great show on NPR, so that's really weird.
I take NPR
Yo-Yo
classes.
Ma, really?
Yep. I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Joshua Redman?
Arthur was
He's a saxophone player.
Arthur was a good time.
And Matt Damon.
What else? I know we're forgetting some characters.
Joan Rivers was in it.
People were in
The
it.
Backstreet Boys?
Whoa, I didn't know that actually.
They were in it.
Whoa.
They were like all aardvark.
Wow.
No, two of them were just people.
Oh, no.
Not all of them were animals. Two of them were just guys. No, they're still animals, I think.
Okay. They're animals of some kind. That's
Well,
for
that
sure.
was unsettling. Is
Yeah.
that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them.
Great.
Well, that was horrifying.
Well, that's all the celebrity appearances in Arthur, everybody.
Wow.
There's probably more characters I'm forgetting about, but whatever.
Oh, I know.
Wait, let's forget the kids.
What?
Remember, there's like the little rabbit guy who was like.
Oh, you mean DW?
No, the DW's friend in the school. Remember that they have the twins?
Oh, Mr. Ratburn.
No, the twins who live in the creepy old mansion with their grandma who spoils them too much, or is it their mom? I don't remember how it worked.
Oh, pal.
No, Pal's the doggy. They've also had like other dog friends who could talk to the baby.
Oh, Mr.
Kate.
Ratburn.
Kate was the baby, right?
I like whenever Mr. Ratburn came to
Kate's like,
Arthur.
remember episodes that had specifically where the baby would talk to the dogs, go on an adventure?
Yeah, but it was really weird.
Yeah, I know. It's cool.
Man, Arthur was weird.
Arthur was awesome.
It was.
Arthur was the greatest.
So in terms of kids shows, I'd say Arthur gets a 10 out of 10.
I'd give Arthur
But
a
as an
7.
adult pornographic Game of Thrones parody, I give Arthur 1,000 out of 2.
And out of just being existing, I give it a trillion out of 0.3.
Tim would give Arthur a big old kiss on the lips,
I would give
a big
Arthur
old kiss on the
a handshake, and then he would probably do other things too.
and then he'd
but
be like, "Great!" And then he'd like hurt himself, and then there'd be a moral.
I'd be like, I just walk away and be like, what a wonderful kind of day.
And then he'd like go up on stage and fall on his face, and then there'd be like a moral about stage fright.
I assume singing the song would be a copyright infringement.
Correct.
Dang it. I feel like singing it so good.
But I can say this.
Okay.
That was it for this week on GamerGobble.
Oh.
If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe.
And now back to us kids.
Wait,
We forgot
now a
about that.
message from kids. I am a kid and I like to farm.
I'm other kid. I drew a painting. And now back to Arthur.
But I'm bum.
And then the second episode would play and then it would end.
Yeah.
And they'd play the intro song set without the lyrics. And they'd be like, please pay us money. We're running out.
PBS is brought to you by you.
Yeah. You, as in give us money, please. Please. This is getting rid of Arthur.
Your children will thank you for your help.
And then they made Daniel
Thank you, kind
Tiger's
sir.
Neighborhood, and I cried.
Well, in any case, that's it for this week on GamerGobble. If you enjoyed the show, or if you like Arthur, please leave us a big old like, comment, and subscribe. What else is there?
I don't
No
know.
Snapchat!
Yeah.
Because that was on Daddy of 5 where he said that. I remember.
Yeah, that was funny.
If you want to see more Invisible Ink pranks, be sure to subscribe
Hey.
to PewDiePie.
How about if you find a good Arthur picture, you send us a link in the description.
Will
If you
do.
show us dedication. Google an Arthur meme or whatever. Just post the link in the description.
Leave us a comment with your favorite Arthur character.
A best picture gets promoted on the GamerGobble page.
Yeah.
I came up with that just now.
Best. Well, I own the show.
Yeah, but
You're
I
an
run
employee.
it.
You're my employee, technically.
Hey,
So I say you lick my feet
I say
and
75,
carry me to the moon.
23.
Just because you do all the work doesn't mean that I don't get all the effort.
Hey,
or
what?
something.
Okay,
It's
so
my
anyway, if
show.
you really do love us, we love you too.
But if you don't, you can die.
My phone's ringing.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.